What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You watching Ragin Nation Show Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me for production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 102, and we got a couple of things to talk about. But before we talk about that, let's do a couple of really quick shoutouts. Quick shoutouts, all right? The shoutouts go to... Who do you go to? Oh, they go to Quintavious Lockhart, JCPenney9, Shannon Stormy, Jake Allen, Joshua Otik, Windy Poo, aka Winden, and also a very awesome member of the Ragin Nation, who is also a Ragin Nation VIP member, and that would be Brian Delgado. Thank you for being part of the Ragin Nation VIP. You are now eligible to win random prize giveaways because you got yourself a Ragin Nation VIP All Access badge. This is what you have that'll gain you access to those Ragin Nation VIP random prize giveaways. So thank you for all the support, alright? So, and I also want to give a special Ragin Nation shout out to one of my youngest members of the Ragin Nation, who is also a VIP, and that would be Isabella. And I have a special message for Isabella, and that would be, I'm happy to know that you're feeling a lot better. I heard that you were sick, and you know, it really broke my heart to know that you weren't feeling well, but after seeing this photo, you look very happy. You're watching the Ragin Nation show, and I'm also very happy to know that you're happy. So thank you for sharing with me that photo, Isabella, and I'm happy to know that you're feeling a lot better. And there you have it. All right, now let's talk about Transformers Age of Extinction. And we got to talk about marketing. The only piece of marketing that we've seen so far is a Super Bowl teaser and also the original poster. And that would be the Decepticon symbol with the sand, all right? And that's supposed to hint at, you know, Dinobots. Well, a new piece of marketing has come out in the form of another poster. And that would be this poster right here, where you see Mark Wahlberg holding this gun blade. And this gun blade is supposed to be some sort of significant weapon because, you know, it's a sword. It's obviously Cybertronian. He's holding it like a gun, so I'm pretty positive that he's going to shoot it, all right? And Lockdown's spaceship is also in the back. He's a bounty hunter, so he's got his own spaceship. That way he can go flying around space looking for bounty, all right? Now, what's very interesting about this is that the tagline is, "The rules have changed." Now, I don't know what the heck that means, as referring to the story, but let's just talk about that in a little bit. I want to show you the other poster that they showed out, and that is a poster of the character of Shane Dawson, played by Jack Rayner, and he's hanging off the side of what appears to be a truck. Now, I'm curious to know, what kind of truck is that? Could that be Hound? Could that be Optimus Prime in the Marvel 97? I can't tell. But, once again, the rules have changed is the new tagline. Now, what exactly does that mean? I mean, in the Super Bowl TV spot, it said prepare for extinction. Now they have the rules have changed, and this really intrigues me. Now, when they say the rules have changed, that is something which I don't know how it refers to the story. But, as a film, it makes sense. They're changing the human characters. They're changing all the robot cast and robot designs, except for Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And it looks like Michael Bay is changing maybe the way these films are presented, like in terms of they're just gonna be the film. They're possibly gonna be the film that the fans always wanted, instead of the style that it was from the previous trilogy. He's changing things up a bit. So that could be what it means with the rules have changed, as referring to it as a film. But for the story, how does that, you know, how does that really relate to the story? I don't really know. I mean, what kind of rules are there, really? I mean, you know, what if I told you that there are no rules? Anyways, now this reminds me, this kind of tagline reminds me of another tagline from another big franchise, and that would be the Fast and Furious franchise, when they came up with the poster for Fast and Furious 4. Or rather, it was called Fast and Furious. Now, their tagline was, "New model, original parts." Now, as you already know that the first 3 Fast and Furious movies was all about import racing. So I'm assuming that new model refers to muscle cars, because we've never really seen muscle cars that much, at least. And the original parts refers to the original cast. Alright? So maybe Michael Bay and Paramount and Hasbro are doing that. You know, they're having a tagline which is trying to tell the audience that we're doing something different as a film. Alright? So there you have it. That's all I gotta talk to you about in this video. It's really about these posters. Now, Transformers, the first full-length trailer is coming out tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a full reaction, full review on it. All right, but before I do that and sign off in this video, I just want to share with you my theory for what I think Transformers: Age of Extinction is about. Okay, it's about Mark Wahlberg's character, who is the main character, especially according to this poster. He's the main character, and main human character, all right? And he has discovered an artifact, and I'm going to assume that this artifact is this sword. He brings it to a geologist played by Stanley Tucci, okay? And then Stanley Tucci and his crew had some expedition out somewhere, and maybe in China. And he noticed that the scriptures on the blade and the scriptures on what he found in China is similar. And then it turns out that if maybe he can read the scriptures, I don't know. But he finds out that the sword needs to be with these things in China, whatever it is. Okay, these monuments. Who knows, right? But then another group finds out about this. This would be in the form of human mercenaries. Okay, opportunists, right? But also Autobots find out that, wait a minute, this is an ancient Cybertronian artifact. It cannot go nowhere near China. Decepticons know this too. They want this Cybertronian artifact, this sword, and they want to bring it to China, okay? And the reason why this thing is so significant is that because it activates and puts life into the Dinobots. Alright, whoever has the sword and uses the sword to activate the Dinobots essentially controls the Dinobots. So the Autobots don't want to have it anywhere near the Dinobots. The humans, the geologists and also the mercenaries are curious. They want to know more about it. They're researchers. They want to know what can happen because they don't know what these things are capable of. But the Decepticons want the sword, alright, to activate a Dinobot so they can use the Dinobots or control the Dinobots for their own personal usage, and that is, of course, for mass destruction and takeover, domination. All right. Now, in the middle of all of this, there's got to be some stakes raised, okay, and that is Lockdown captures Optimus Prime, but he also captures their human counterparts, and in the form of Tessa. All right. So now the family's involved. All right, you got Mark Wahlberg as the father and Shane Dawson as the boyfriend, and that's how they're involved. All right, and there you have it. That is my theory. That is my general theory outline for the movie's story for Transformers: Age of Extinction, and that's all I gotta say in this video. Oh, speaking of Transformers: Age of Extinction toys, I did the full-on review of Toy Fair in my previous episode, and also, if you want to watch me talk about the Takara version of the Transformers Age of Extinction First Edition Optimus Prime, they're calling it the Lost Age Premier Edition, go over to the A3U Review. That's youtube.com/A3U Review. Subscribe to that channel. Show me some support. Show us some support, rather. And check out how we feel about the First Edition Optimus Prime from Takara. We're doing the first Takara review on YouTube, and check that out, alright? Anyways, stay tuned for, of course, my review and reaction, the video, or rather the new trailer, which I'm referring to as either Teaser 1 or Trailer 1, but it's definitely not the full final trailer. There's going to be a full final trailer coming out in May, okay? So Trailer 1 is coming out at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time or 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so make sure you check that out. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds, so there's going to be a lot of cool footage. Alright, so there we have it. That's all I got to say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name is Alex, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Some kind of color that is very mechanical, alright, but not rainbow colors. But the toys have to be rainbow colors, and there's a reason why, okay? When I